Hey everyone, welcome back to BrickVault. A year ago we introduced our brand new Horizon line of custom builds with the Tallneck and Thunderjaw, all designed by Davide M and Marco. They're now back with a couple of brand new Horizon creature designs and we're all for it. Here we have the Corruptor, a scorpion-like combat machine from the Forbidden West and Zero Dawn games. The Burrower, which is a Recon class machine from the Forbidden West game, modeled after a mink, and the Specter, a beautiful looking white and gold combat machine from Forbidden West. I'm really looking forward to adding these and many more models that are currently in the works to our Horizon lineup, so if you're interested in this game, stay tuned and maybe consider subscribing so you don't miss out on new releases. There are plenty of machines in the works. If you want to build these beautiful models yourself, you can find the instructions to these as always on BrickVault.toys. Your purchase supports the awesome designers from all over the world we work with, like Davide and Marco, and each set of instructions have been tested by us and the models have been test built. So that's BrickVault.toys and back to the video. Let's start with the Corruptor. This Minifig scale spider-like machine with a scorpion tail reminds me kind of the Sentinel from Matrix with its overall appearance and vibe. The model on the stand is 11 cm or 4.3 inches long, 9 cm or 3.5 inches wide, and 13 cm or 5 inches tall. Here's a galaxy lamp for scale. It has 243 pieces and the parts will set you back about 15 to 20 USD on Bricklink if you go for mixed, used and new pieces. As you can see, the Corruptor is displayed on a simple black stand. This is a theme throughout the Horizon line for the simplest and cleanest display of these machines possible. You can easily take the Corruptor off the stand, like the other two machines as well, as I will show you in a bit. The Corruptor has 4 pausable legs that can hold up the model on their own too, but there's also a transparent piece below the center to help with that. The head of the Corruptor can swivel a bit from left to right, and there are some really intricate details on here, like roller skate pieces, also ice skating pieces or tooth pieces. And the way these dark bluish grey flaps are positioned here looks very clean too. I just noticed that minifigure footwear gets used quite often as greeble detail in MOCS like these. Interesting. I'm not a Horizon Ultra fan and I haven't played the games much to be completely transparent with you, but as far as I could find out, on the left side from its point of view we have a grenade launcher, and on the other side is what I understand is the reason why this machine is called what it's called. This is to corrupt other machines, to incite them against you. This was recreated here with a tire piece, which is another nice parts usage, and generally we have some really cool parts used here to achieve all the details. On top we have the stinger-like spike shooter that can be positioned in all kinds of ways like the rest of this model does too. On to the Burrower, this Minifig scale mink-like machine that is kinda tricky to pronounce for a German like myself, has been exceptionally well done, especially the face of it is extremely accurate considering the size of it. The one yellowish green eye in the center and the 4 smaller ones around it recreated here with again Minifig roller skate pieces is just a good look, plus the horn pieces on the jaw, just perfect execution I think. The Burrower is 17 cm or 6.7 inches long, 6 cm or 2.3 inches wide and 7 cm or 2.7 inches tall. Here is my electric heater as a size reference. It uses 198 parts and they will set you back 15 USD. Again, a black stand used here that you can take off as well. The whole model is again superposable with not only multiple joints in the legs and a moving head, but also a moving body and tail. Just look how alive this looks, how it scatters around like this. In universe, this is a pretty quick and nimble machine, and I think that translates over really well with this Lego build. On the back we also have the power cell that is a weak point of the machine in the game. What is not weak at all is how Davide and Marco made the Specter. I think this looks the most beautiful out of these 3 and is maybe one of the most beautiful machines in the game to be honest. It has this futuristic style to it that feels much more refined design-wise compared to all the other machines. With shiny white and golden armor, this almost feels like its only purpose is to show off. It kind of reminds me of that legendary Pokemon Arceus. You can't deny a similar vibe design-wise. Anyways, this model has by far the most pieces with 523 and therefore also costs the most with 60 to 70 USD on Bricklink. This model is 13 centimeters or 5 inches long and wide, and 15 centimeters or 6 inches tall, and here's my cap as a size reference. The model itself is really standing out shaping-wise, because all these different smaller sub-assemblies blend so well together, almost like crystals. All these sub-assemblies can technically be angled in all kinds of directions or adjusted to your liking, including the two tails that look really flowy and give this angular creature a bit of liveliness and organic feel. This model can also be taken off the stand. It gets connected only via a couple of bars in the hind legs, so really easy to take off, and the legs are posable too, so you can maybe find a way to make it look like it's walking. I couldn't quite figure it out here in 10 seconds, but I'm sure there is a way to make it work. The models are fairly sturdy for what they are, but of course with builds like these in this small form factor and slender extremities, there are weak points to pay attention to, especially while handling the builds. Nothing frustrating stands out though, and anything that can come loose here can easily be reattached. Especially if you go for new pieces, the clutch power will be more than enough that you don't have to worry about anything. These models are mainly display pieces and they display extremely nicely, especially together with the rest of our Horizon lineup by Davide and Marco, namely the Tallneck and Thunderjaw. They are working on quite a few other builds from this game, but let me know in the comments which one we should release next. Again, you can find the building instructions for these on BrickVault Toys. Feel free to also check out our other instructions, more than 400 unique and extremely high quality instructions on there, so I'm sure there's something for everyone. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. This helps us out immensely, not only financially so we can earn more ad revenue through the YouTube partner program, but it generally always puts a bit of a smile on my face seeing new subscribers, because those are not just numbers but individuals like you and me enjoying these beautifully crafted Lego builds. Anyways, thank you for joining me today and I'll catch you in the next one at BrickVault.